Well, howdy folks. So we're going to do a little bit more testing here, and so we're up against a Luke Padme. Now I'm at the stage with this deck. I've played 3 games with it and won them all, but really this is chucking the deck out into what people are playing out there and seeing what works, seeing whether it's got good synergy, and just seeing whether it's a deck that's worth any more investment. Whether it be anything better ever than tier 2, I probably doubt. Is it going to be a good tier 2? Well, let's see if we can at least make it that. Now then, so if we're going to play against Padme Luke's an interesting one. I mean, of course, I guess the reason why he's playing her because she's got the 2 focus side on there, which is quite nice. I'm feeling like fair trade isn't going to help us much. Don't imagine him amassing lots of resources. Isolation would be great, and overconfidence could be very good, but I can probably just do with one of them. So let's keep the overconfidence. He doesn't like you. Oh, actually, I might prefer to keep that one. I will put those ones back. I am aware that I really want to have a lightsaber to get going with, but more important is that I draw It Binds All Things. I mean, and in fact, it's so important, I'm actually going to chuck them all back, and we just got to try and get that It Binds All Things. The deck really sings when it gets it. Okay, however, we do have Dark Council, which is pretty decent, so it's sort of, it can help us draw, so we'll see what we get. Dark Council has been very good for draw. We've got 5, plays 4. Okay, cool. He's playing Otogunga, which is interesting. Let's yeah, we'll take ours. I really want him healing up, and he's going to get to heal up lots. Now we have drawn the Seeker Droid, but actually I would prefer to be able to Dark Council and isolate in this first round. So first thing we'll do is we'll actually get that Dark Council out. Oops, we'll put it onto there. Now, normally I'd quite like to put that onto Servant of the Dark Side, because Seventh Sister is going to be a target for the big stuff. But at least with Dark Council I can overwrite it. So yeah, on shield and a yeah, resource and focus. Right, so there's not damage there yet, so yeah, let's do it. Let's get this out. Okay, so we've got a shield, focus, and damage. Okay, that focus can be quite useful to get a bunch of damage out of these guys. He's going to take the resource. Okay, so he's probably got a big lightsaber coming down. That's fair enough. He's not going to get to use that this turn, so we will activate Servant of the Dark Side, I think. Okay, another shield. Right. I feel like what I could do here is focus into that 3-for-1 on the Gamorrean Guard. Oh, interesting. Right, okay. Yeah, sure. So I feel like yeah, let's get Gamorrean Guard out there, see what he does. Might roll his plus side. Okay, he's rolled a 3-for-1 there. That's alright. We could focus into the 1 damage on the Servant. I don't think we can make the resource to be able to do 6 damage. Sadly, he's got the shields up. It is slightly annoying because obviously we haven't got our Vibra Knife which would have been very nice, but never mind. We've got a 1 cost. What are we getting here? Maz's Gargoyles. Okay, interesting. We've got 4 damage showing, which you can make to 5. Do we want to play any upgrades here? No, I think we will just do 4 damage. Can do what he likes with Pad, mate. No, he's going to activate it. She's not no resources to use a special. I mean, there's a lot of focus here. Clearly going to be making Luke do the business is the plan. I feel like we'll take a resource, focus into a resource. Yeah, let's focus into a resource. Yep. Oh, that was annoying. Look at the opponent's hand and take a event from it, so the isolation is going to cop it. We'll get a resource. He's going to take 2. No, just a 1. He's going to focus for the mill. We're going to focus for the mill effect. We will pay 2. We'll get this out. Not much damage coming our way at the moment, so yeah. And then we'll take the shield, stick it on her, and he's going to mill me for 2. He doesn't like you, and the other false illusion. Fair enough. I'll claim. Okay, so we did a bit of damage, although got the vibro knife. That's what we wanted. A fair trade. He seemed quite keen to take his monies, so who knows? I could actually make that work for us. Let's. I think what we'll do is we'll. Oh, I fancy just getting that vibro knife out onto her anyway. Let's just do that, and then we'll activate her, and hopefully that'll get some good pressure out, making him need to deal with it pretty early on. I've got the 2 discard is okay, but 2 blanks is a bit painful. I think we'll just hit with the discard first, actually. So he's got mill and a couple of focus to make Luke do very nicely. Let's yeah, let's hit for 2. Good. Okay, sure. I'm not too worried at this stage. I mean, if we get hit, hey, we've got some pretty excellent healing in the form of our ancient lightsabers. These really are an absolutely fantastic. Oh, here we go. You can put out quite a bit of damage here. I don't really want to overwrite cool upgrades, but never mind. We'll leave Gamorrean Guard so that hopefully we can absorb 1. Yeah, let's roll him in. Focus, okay. I want to focus on other dice. Okay, we'll absorb 3 onto here. Ugh, blank skis all over the place. I think it's worth pitching a card here. I think we'll pitch the fair trade. What's he going to do here? Need to pay 1? Oh, sorry, I missed that. Okay, here we go. Right, render's gone, and the other he doesn't like you. Oof, got quite a lot of removal gone already. Let's do this. We'll re-roll that one, that one, that one. I actually think we will re-roll that one. We'll roll all of those. Let's see if we can get some damage now. Let's focus. That's good. Oh, and a 3 for 1 and the +2. That's all looking pretty good actually. We can get the resource from this Servant of the Dark Tide. Ah. Okay. Yeah. That's a bit of a shame. But we're going after Luke anyway, so let's... I don't want to do anything too clever, so I'll do this. Draw 1. Ah, good. I'd rather take the resource off that die than use up the focus to get it off that one. Okay, sure. I'll get a resource. Because I can do 6 damage to Luke here. Yeah, okay, so I'll focus this to the 1 and do 6 over to Luke. So he's on 7. Oops, got to pay that 1. Yeah, we're good. Now then. We'll keep the flank, obviously. I mean, False Illusion, I don't know if it's really going to be... it is a very good card. I think we might just draw the 1 here, because actually I could just do with getting out these Ancient Lightsabers. Okay, and the cross guard's good as well. Just got to start looking for ways to get his damage to onto Luke now. Oh, he can't roll his damage, that's a shame. So, I think... I'm not going to flank at this stage. But I'd rather get an upgrade. Actually, I'd kind of rather get the upgrade out onto one of these others. Just spread them a little bit, so I could get False Illusion onto her if need be. But I want to keep that flank available. I might just have to bite the bullet. Let's do this onto him. It's not blue character only, and of course he can heal up from his Guardian damage then. Okay, so he's re-rolling those. Okay, yeah, so we'll activate. It's so good to be able to put out extra damage and get heal. I mean, look at that. That's just so nice. Control the 3, dish out 3 damage, and then heal for 2, and it doesn't die, it comes back. I mean, I've got 2 of them against a deck that sort of weirdly wants to do some mill, isn't particularly focused here. Yeah, okay, there's the focus. If I could take a resource, that would be good, but I can't, so somebody's going to have to eat 3 damage. Let's... I think let's just do it. Do 3 damage to him. He's the main modifier that we've got to look after. Right, Gamorrean Guard die. Okay, he's focused that one. Sure. So I'm guessing he's going to do 3 damage over here, which is fine. Let's roll her in. Okay, so we've got a double discard, which is not amazing. I basically go for the 2 damage to kill Luke there. So it's either save Luke or deal me 3 damage. This is options. 9, 10. Yeah, okay, he's going to guard 3 dice. Nice. Yeah. So, how can I? Let's do this. Draw 1 and roll it back in again. Resource. Yeah, I'm just not going to be able to get the upgrade out on this one. That's annoying. I think he saved Luke for the turn. Hello. A bit late, but I think the time's come to just do some ditching. Hard choices here though, I think. Bearing in mind the deck we're playing against, it's not putting out that much damage. I'm actually going to chuck Force Illusion here and reroll the 2. The dream is the 3 for 1 with 1 damage, with the 1 resource, because that's what we need to kill Luke. He's going to hit me for 2. Oh, Enrage gone, such a good card and a fair trade, that's okay. Oops. Okay. I thought he was paying the 1. My bad. Well, I've got to go for the kill this round. There's still 14 cards left. That's fine. Let's chuck. Right, we've got another crossguard lightsaber, so we'll go for that. This is a big old result we're trying to get to. I might just have to take. I just have to take it on my. It's really probably not worth going for it here, is it now? Let's just stick that on him. Hello. Just going to be a bit shy after that big guard. Oh well. Right, we'll keep both of those. All 3 of those even. Draw 2. And we've got another one of those, which is quite good. Getting a 3 discard or something can be very nice. Okay, he needed the special to make that happen. Oh, I feel like just rolling out to try and get the damage. No, but we need to get that upgrade onto her. Maybe we should just roll out for the damage. If he rolls Padme, she's going to focus. He's going to get potentially to resolve stuff quite quickly. But really only gives me that option. Do you know what? I'm actually going to roll her out. I'm going to stick an Ancient Lightsaber onto Gamorrean Guard. What do we get? Okay, so we've got just enough damage to kill him there from 2 different dice. So unless he's got the guard, I think we're probably going to be okay. Okay. Ah, unlucky. Goes for the big one. Yeah, so all we need to do is stick that one onto him. 10, 11, 12, he dead. And we'll do 3 over here. No, 2, isn't it? That's it. Right, now we can. So we've done that without using the resources. You can get 1 resource off the Dark Council, get the Ancient Lightsaber down, and still pay for the 3 for 1 sides. So okay, he's put a lightsaber down. Okay, fascinating. We shall pay 2 and we'll play an ancient lightsaber onto this fella. Hello, everything's going out. He's even going to roll the card. Hello, okay, that's a lot of focus. I can see what he's trying to do with using Luke. It just didn't defend Luke well enough, I don't think. Bit split between trying to mobilise Luke and use resources to do some mill, and so kind of not really committed to either one of the options. It feels like that's been the difficulty here for him. I think I'll take the 1 to get the resource, because whatever he focuses a die to now, as he's bound to do something, we'll just flank it away. Maybe. I might use it for the 3. I don't think he's going to do anything that's really going to threaten me. Yeah, he's putting a shield on. Okay, let's roll the guard in. One disrupt and 1 melee. That's a bit poop. He's going to focus into loads of resources. Oh, he's going to hit an event. Yeah, I guess he can hit any of those. Up to him. Feel free. Feel free, sunshine. What have we got here? Not much damage. The only thing that's annoying about this is it's one less card to be able to chuck away to smooth out that damage. Could have lightsaber pulled earlier, maybe for Kylo's saber with the shields. If only could lightsaber pull for vibro knife, that'd be so good. I think it's time to ditch for a reroll. And I think we'll do all of them. For reals, 3 blanks. Yikes. Oh, it's okay. There's another 2 cards. What did he do? He took a resource. I think I'd rather get rid of the flank. Let's do it. Come on, this time. Oh, that's a bit naff. 3 damage. Ugh. Is it worth ditching that? No, it probably isn't. We're so in control here. 1, 2, 3, and a single 1 discard. Yep, and we're going to start with 3, so that's quite nice. 4. Here we go. Finally, it binds all things. Now we see it. Enrage gives me 4. Play out the Seeker Droid. Psh. Yeah, again, he's not really going to do much to me here. He's going to get rid of 1 event. I might just... In fact, you can get rid of 2 cards from my hand here, so I think I'll just play this straight out. Having 3 of those, it really is quite nice. Yeah, I could presume he's just trying to go for shields now. Yeah, it's not really. As soon as Luke goes down in a deck like that, it's looking pretty bleak. One thing I will draw attention to is having 3 of these Seeker Droids out is really quite good. Okay, that's frustrating that they've all 3 rolled the disrupt side there. But you roll that out and it's a 3 discard, or 3 focus, or 3 melee. That's not half bad, you know. So I have been pleasantly surprised actually at just how good in these games that has been. I think we will just get it all out. He might have some removal, but Just got to get it out there for now. We're going to have a big old reroll in a minute. Yeah. Have a look at my hand. Pick away, son. 3 lots. Yeah. Okay. Right. Well. Yeah, let's get the go. Oops. Let's get the guard in play. All the dice out. Hope he's not got a block. Okay. 4, 5 damage showing. Electroshock in that. Fine. Okay, so big reroll. Chuck it, binds all things, because that is largely irrelevant now. I think I'll keep the damage that we do have, because I've got 3 chances of rerolling into focus. In fact, 4 dice that can all roll focus there. So let's just roll these ones. Come on, some focus. So we got some resources. There's 3, 4, 5, 6 damage showing now. It's a bit better, but it's still not enough. What's he doing? A discard. Okay. Alright, so we've got that. We've got the 1 reroll. I think it's worth re-rolling for. I think it's worth re-rolling for the focus. I really do. On these 3. And probably on that one as well. Mind you, the special does actually. I might actually just. Yeah, let's just re-roll those. I'll keep that one because that can draw me an extra card. We will re-roll that one. Re-roll these. Here we go. Lots to work out there. Did we get the focus? No, we didn't, but we did get the +3, which is, I think, going to be enough. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage, 10. That's killing. Isn't it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9 damage actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. GG. Right, I'll just say thanks to the game and then we'll have a quick chat through that. Okay, so now, make no bones. Obviously, that wasn't the most competitive deck that this could go up against, of course. I think things that are positives about it. These ID9 Seeker droids are definitely better than I originally thought they would be. Just rolling in, I mean, I've had 2 games where I had both ID9s out in the first round. And rolling in 3 ID9 dice is actually really strong. As I said, getting access to 3 focus, getting access to 3 discard straight up, and of course having a 3 melee and then a 2 melee because you resolve them individually. It's really strong. It's really good. And even the 2 is quite handy. I mean, rolling out 2 focus or even the 2 discard can be really strong. The shields can come in handy, keeping characters alive in the later game, especially as they're going to be on 7th Sister, and keeping her alive, of course, is so fundamentally important with this deck. So they've been really good. Dark Council's interesting. I had a game last night where I ended up rolling the special 3 times in a row and was just able to keep drawing cards and just pitching them to get the damage, to get focus results, to get my character die to those 3-for-1s. It was very good, actually. I was really surprised again at just how good it was. It feels like a really strong card for just the 1 resource, and that you can then ramp up over it. So a card I underestimated has been really helpful. It feels like a brilliant utility type card. In terms of just sheer damage output, the problem is there's really only those 2 big pokey sides in this deck, apart from the +3s on the Ancient Lightsaber or some bigger sides on some of the weapons that we're getting, like Kylo's lightsaber. So it feels like, in terms of pushing lots of damage through, it feels a bit dicey. Like you need to get quite a few good sort of rolls out there. So the cards I'm starting to think might actually be more useful is things like lightsaber training, which allows you to turn upgrades to upgrade dice to sides of your choice. But if I had lightsaber training, could turn these 2 ancient lightsabers into +3s. I mean, they're super strong. That's really good. And because we're a bit slower against some of these faster decks, my experience is that often they finish up and I've got some time to do what I want to do at the end of a round. So being able to spend that one for something like a lightsaber training and turn these some of these lightsabers have got big old sides, it can really push the damage through. So there feels like quite a lot of control. The guard is nice. The Guardian's nice on the guard. Knowing that if Seventh Sister goes down, you're still not going to lose all of her upgrades. That at least one is going to pop across to this dark servant of the dark side. And in a couple of games, it's been very telling. I won one game last night that was really close, where ancient lightsabers on this servant of the dark side kept him alive. 2 ancient lightsabers went off to keep him alive, plus the and he was swinging a Kylo's lightsaber that came off Seventh Sister when she died. I mean, really cool. He had the tools, the lightsabers were keeping him alive, and he had all the tools to dish out the beats. So it's okay. It feels like it's okay. And definitely a deck that feels like I can continue to refine this and make it strong enough. It's got those fair trades that you saw there for the Thrawn car, and I think that that makes it's a big card to play against Thrawn car if you get the timing right on that. So the only other option then, of course, is Abandon All Hope, which I haven't put in here, just because, as you can see, the deck runs quite lean. Getting it binds all things early is so massive for this deck, and I kind of feel a little bit about playing a deck that really feels like it needs that card. It might well be that perhaps I have to run something like Data Pad, and then I just start thinking, is that just rubbish? Like having to run Data Pad in a deck like this to be able to get your resources. Or maybe there's just some better options. Obviously Enrage is there and that does make a big difference. Yeah, it still feels cool. We're playing with lightsabers, we're dishing out beats, we've got good control, we've got good amount of hit points, we've got some staying power with the deck. Like I said, I think it can be a good tier 2, and I'm going to continue to keep testing it on that sort of basis. Anyway gang, hope you enjoyed that game. Hey Rich, by the way. I hope you enjoyed that game. There'll be some more going up for sure. Keep chatting to me. Let me know stuff, things you're enjoying, things you want to change, particular decks you'd like to see being played. It's all good stuff, and it's all stuff that I can put into new content for you. Anyway, until next time, keep enjoying your destiny.